welcome to another episode of Kathy's Vlog. Today, this week, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of moving out. Now, this has come up in my life recently, if any of you know what I mean. I have talked to several of my friends about it, and they've kind of given me their opinions on it too. So, but if you want to give your opinion on, if you've had a good time moving out, bad time moving out, it was a horrible experience and you had to end up moving back in with your parents, or, you actually ended up, essentially losing everything and being homeless or whatever, then, just in the comments down below, then just, tell your story or tell your opinion or whatnot and whatever. So, a con, or pro, the good, anyway, which I think is pro. On the good side is that, yes, you are away from your parents. You don't have to listen to them. You don't have to have them griping at you every single day. You don't have to have them on your back all the time telling you what to do. Especially if you have those type of parents that, are really mean and are mean-spirited and just like to have it their own way and want to fight and argue with you all the time. And also you get to pay your own bills whenever you want to. You get to have, essentially you are your own boss. You get to, say what you want, do what you want, live where you want. If you want to live in a trailer, in a trailer park, or if you want to live in a, nice house in the hills or whatever, you can do that. As long as you can afford it and whatnot, and it's within your budget, within your means, then, go ahead. You can have over anybody that you want, like any of your friends, especially if your parents did not like any of your friends beforehand, and I thought that they were, mean, or they had, they just had a bad feeling about them, that, you can invite them over to your place because that's your place and you can invite anybody who you want. It's, all of what you want. The cons, bad side, is you have to pay bills and you have to keep up on bills. You have to pay car payments, and that goes a long way too, because you can't just pay for just the car payment. You have to pay for tires, for rims, for, if anything breaks on it, like if you get a leak or something, or the thermostat goes, or if, the headlight is busted out or whatever. Now, if you know how to fix cars really well yourself, then, that's relatively easy fix. But if you don't, then you're going to have to prioritize and whatever, and figure out, which one is important. Either I gotta fix my car so I can go to work, or I have to pay rent this month. It's kind of sort of a, kind of give and take situation. Unless you make one of those jobs where you can just pay for pretty much everything, and don't have to prioritize and be like, well, I have $400. What is it going to go to? Paying the car or paying rent, or even paying for vet bills, hospital bills, surgery bills, credit card bills. I know everybody has one of those. I even do. Also, a bad point is roommates. If you end up having a bad roommate, or if they end up kicking you out, you have nowhere to go, and you have to end up moving somewhere else, either with a friend or, like I said previously, back in with your parents. Which then goes back to what I previously said about them being on your nerves. Also, con is, you know, having to do your own chores, because either you've had them done for you, or, you know, you lived in an apartment so that you didn't have to really cut grass. But if you live in a house, or, you know, one of those trailers that got turned into a house, my aunt used to, or my cousin used to live in one of those, but if you have one of those, then you have to go outside, you know, every summer, spring, cut grass, you know, cut the trees, do yard work, lawn work, whatever else, landscaping, unless you like doing that. And then, you know, you have to, what else do you have? I'm not really entirely sure. But, I mean, to me, I would say in the long run, like short term, bad outweighs the good. Long term, though, the good outweighs the bad. Because, you know, you get to be on your own, you get to be independent, you get to, you know, have a sense of self-worth, you get to actually feel grown up, and feel like you're a grown up, and, you know, not feel like you're a child or acting like a child and whatever else. You hopefully get a sense of, you know, happiness and recognition, and you know, like that, you know, self-pat on the back and whatever that you can give yourself and be like, I did this, I actually did this, you know. And for some people, especially me, I will admit it, moving out or trying to move out is really scary. The idea of it is very scary, because if you've never done it before, then you feel all alone, like, nobody else has gone through this, you know, everybody else has been fine when they moved out, they didn't freak out or, you know, whatever else. I really don't know what's going to happen with me if and whenever I move out, but, I mean, I'm going to try my hardest to not freak out and stress out, whatever. But yeah, and before I actually move out, I have to get a car. So I'm going to try to do that first. But, yeah, if you want to chime in on this vlog, this subject of the video and whatnot, then do that so in the comments below, and like, comment, favorite, share with your friends, and get a conversation going down in the comments, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, well, you can go to the main page and whatnot and subscribe there, because now the subscribe button is down there since YouTube changed their stuff and whatever, and now they're trying to change it again on us. Woo. But yeah, have a nice night and have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!